Hi guys, welcome back to one more tarot for yourself. Really glad to be here with you all. I hope you are doing good in this period, and let's quickly jump into our energy check. So here we're gonna find the messages from our body, mind, and soul for this period, any period you watch this movie or this video. And yeah, these are the hidden messages, because sometimes it's not easy to hear to our own body. Whoa, there you are. Our soul and our minds. Okay, let's see what is hidden there. What is there to help us? What is there to distract us? And where we can tap in. We have here the body. Already here, minds and soul. So, with the devil at the body position, guys, we could be feeling trapped. We could be feeling trapped on our own body, okay? But the devil's got also a good side of things, which is allowing ourselves to laugh of ourselves, to laugh of our mistakes, of our silliness, and with that heal, so we can actually provoke or promote the change we are seeking. Okay, maybe doing a medical checkup, and definitely being aware for any addiction patterns that we've been in. This could be so automatized that is at a cellular level of our body. It's not our mind controlling it anymore, but it is our body. Okay, so it's really hard to change these patterns. All right, and it's very easy to fall back in them, sure, but if we're gonna make a big drama about it, if we're just gonna be feeling guilty about it and all the negative emotions that come with our failures, then we are also manifesting more of it. Don't forget that. So yes, it's good to remember where we want to be and where we are at, but very careful for feelings of frustration and disappointment with ourselves, okay? Because everything is moving and everything is changing, and we are promoting this change on ourselves. So don't forget that, keep that in your heart. Mind. The Nine of Swords. Wow. Restless sleeping nights, yes. Overthinking, okay? So this could definitely be related, of course, but what is there worrying us that doesn't let us sleep at night? Is that a real worry? Yeah? Is that something we can change, or is depending on other people? Because everything that is depending on other people to change, it shouldn't be on our mind. So if we can't reach it, then we shouldn't be thinking about it, right? You might be feeling this throughout the next week or throughout the next few days if you're not feeling it yet. And try to breathe, try to relax in the evenings with some tea. Chamomile tea is great for this. And stopping each of our thoughts. It's not a matter of being harsh with ourselves, okay? Stopping each of our thoughts, it's knowing that there is more behind or after our mind. So our mind is tricky, our mind takes us through all this roller coaster of thoughts, yeah? But we are just observing that, and we let the thoughts go, because one thought picks up the other one picks up the other, and we go in the loop of thoughts that is unbearable, to even not allowing us to fall asleep or to be feeling well. Yeah, super worried, over worried, which it's not going to change the situation here. This is the situation, and all these thoughts are just coming in a chain. Careful with the chain thoughts, because you know, if we are just observing these thoughts and we don't really, we are not really, how can I say this? We are not definitely being like criticizing ourselves about our own thoughts. We observe the thoughts, we accept the thought, and we let it go. We might help ourselves to not fall on this loop of thoughts that is heavy and that is constant. Okay, so be aware to this. And so, wow, the judgment card, the release we need. Okay, your soul. So this is just confirming what I said before. For me, there's things that we can't control. All right, we needed to know that these things couldn't change our peace, our peace of mind, our peace of heart. So your soul is definitely trying to reach you out and tell you, release yourself and trust the universe, trust the things that are coming towards you. Don't focus here or try to not follow in this thought pattern, okay? Start maybe planning here in the future. You've learned what you needed to learn. You had pain, you had glory, you had all the emotions that come with experience, but at the moment, what your soul is telling you is proceed. Proceed with the luggage that you need, leave behind anything you don't need, okay? Yeah. This is a heavy energy here coming towards us, you know, from our body, our mind, and our soul. Let's see what the universe has to tell us here with the Moonology card. Which energy is available to tap in that could help us through this period? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Leo myself. Born on the cusp, so not like a super Leo, but very Leo. And this card is here to remind us, okay, we didn't proceed with our changes yet, or we fall back, we recall on our old habits, but we are not pride enough to let it go. Okay? Okay, these thoughts are really comfortable for me because by this having these thoughts I can just stay here crying or not sleeping or being sad, and I don't need to get on with my beautiful and you know, with my beautiful future, let's say. I'm gonna leave it like this because the words are, I cannot even say it sanely, sorry. So don't let pride get in your way. Sometimes we are too proud to change. Yeah, we know we want to change, but then if everybody already, or we recall in our old habits, we are like, okay, but I'm good like this. Why should I need to change? Yeah, sometimes we are too proud to apologize to ourselves. Okay, we prefer to criticize ourselves, to be harsh on ourselves, than to apologize and move on and go back to where we want to be. Because it could be like this, in a blink of an eye, we could be where we wanted to be. Yeah? I think this reading is very related with definitely here addictions, old patterns, not healthy patterns, that we're trying to change, and we're going off frequently recalling to it. Yeah. And that's what happens with habits and addictions. So addictions could be at any point, you know, could be substance abuse, could be emotional, it could be thought patterns, it could be food, it could be anything that's not healthy to us, but we created such a deep habit inside us, it's so rooted within us that we are doing it by impulse, yeah? One emotion pushed the other pushed the action of doing whatever we didn't want to be doing anymore, or is not healthy for us and the ones around us. But also for the other side, don't forget that you cannot change this in one day. Yeah, we can promise to ourselves yeah, new year is starting, I'm gonna change this, that, and that, and that. And suddenly, 1 month after, we see ourselves recalling to old habits and addictions. And that can be really frustrating and disappointed. But the important key here is you remember where you wanted to be, because every time you recall and you remember where you wanted to be, you can change. Yeah, you can go back to where you wanted to be very quickly or quickly every time you remember. Okay, wasn't I 1 month ago saying to myself I was gonna run every morning? Well, 1 week passed and I forgot totally about it. So tomorrow I'm starting again. Basically, that's it. That's all we need to do. We don't need all this suffering, okay? The devil is here to tell us, be aware, but learn how to laugh of yourself. You can only laugh of yourself once you went back to where you want to be and you cut off the addiction or the old pattern, okay? Don't forget this, guys. This is very important for me as well. I'm gonna keep this in mind. Wishing you the best. Hope you enjoyed and have a beautiful day. Thank you. See you next time.